focused in on my business goals, which are awesome, and my groups are bumping. But I am just not moving the scale. So I'm going to talk about that today and recognizing it, not being in a judgment for it, huge things. And especially if you're in a regain era, like not beating the shit out of yourself. And I have my little sweary bag of affirmations here. This is always a good time. So we'll see if some people find me, and I'll bust those out. Speaking of time, I'm going to use my I Am Time mug today. My daughter got me this, and it's a big joke in our family because I'm a huge believer in making time and Einstein time. And so she delivered this, and that's me on a mountain looking like a total dork with a big time thing. She was like laughing so hard she almost peed her pants. So anyhow, we're going to use the time mug today. Have you guys heard of Einstein time? This is like time isn't relevant, right? It's a human construct, clocks, calendars, all of that stuff. And I've made time many times. Like I'll be an hour away from somewhere and I'll just relax myself, get in flow, and not look at clocks, not do anything like that. And I'll literally be it'll be like an hour away and I'll be 20 minutes from the time I gotta be there, and I'll get there. It's crazy. Try it sometime. We did it. My daughter was late at the airport, so I had her do it, and she called me from the gate. She's like, "Oh my God, Mom," because she was totally going to miss her flight. It works. I'm not even kidding. So what else? Okay, so we've got the Me First Guide planning experience this weekend, and this is where I was like really looking at my goals and my vision and where I want to be and what the rest of the year looks like, and looking at where I am now. And just I've lost like 10 pounds this quarter, which I'm not pissed at, right? But I'm not moving the needle too. And so some of this has to do with me being able to being able to move, because I keep breaking out. Like I was on my treadmill and I started sweating and I could feel my skin breaking out. And it just gets so inflamed, you guys, it's hard to like come back from. And then I went to the pool. It's just a little more of a struggle here for me in Hawaii, but I know just like it really helps me move things. And I've had to change my diet so drastically because of mold toxicity and stuff. That shit's no joke, you guys. You gotta like watch out for all these toxins. You know what I mean? Like in your pans, what you cook with. Listen, I didn't come on here to be Doom's mom, but I got my magical shirt on today. It's magical. Oh, hey guys, do you want to hear my sweary affirmations for today? Look, I got my little bag here with me. Let me know, I'll pull one for you. Okay. Someone's got a comment though, or I can't tell. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I totally forgot. I had my headphones on. I was running late this morning. I wanted to sleep. Who wants a sweary affirmation? You got to say something to me. By the way, I'm in Hawaii. Aloha. And where are you guys from? Okay, Christina, are you ready? She just says okay. All right. I know when you're scrolling, it takes a lot to even say okay. I get it. I appreciate it. All right. Positive vibes only. Fuck negativity. Woohoo! Your voice doesn't sound as old as you look. I know. I look really old today. Actually, Micro, because of the inflammation I was talking about. Did you catch that part of it? But I'm 53, so I don't know how old you think I look, but, thank you, I think. Is it my silver locks? Look at my hair, you guys. Like, I had no idea it was so pretty under there. Now, it looks like shit because I just woke up, but, I think it's pretty cool. But I agree. I feel like I look really old today, and this is part of the inflammation I'm talking about. Like, it's been a struggle to, move because I just keep getting inflamed. And I was back in Arizona for a little bit. You can look back at videos for a couple of weeks ago, and I look totally different. It's so frustrating. But that's okay. One more year here in Hawaii and then I'll be back. I can go back to the desert. Even like my eyes. So anyhow, I'm not here to bitch about that. I mean, it is what it is. I'm the real deal, man. Can't do anything about it. I'm 53. What do I sound like? Like I'm 23? I'm curious. You guys didn't like my card? Is there more sunshine? Yeah, there's sun all the time. Of course, right? It's Hawaii. Where are you guys from? Oh shit, that's hot. Whew. Okay, get out. Yeah, okay, Steven. I'm gonna give you yeah, Jeff, I think it's just my allergies here, man. It's been really hard, like between like mold toxicity I found out I have and just allergies here. It's not been a fun couple of years, but I'm figuring it out. Okay, I'm here for the last year of high school. My daughter, not me. I mean, I know you guys think I look young, but that would be excessive. Okay, I'm going to give you, the guy that said get out, I'm going to give you a card from my Sweary Bag of Affirmations because that's fun. Breathe in the good shit, breathe out the bullshit. Okay, everybody, breathe in the good shit, breathe out the bullshit. Doesn't that feel good? Don't you just feel your shoulders lower immediately? Okay, listen, I am going to talk about some serious topics because I do have people in my community that come and watch this and they're going to be like, hey, stop just fucking around the whole time. By the way, so I've decided on some commitments for August, okay? Because, let me show you my little handy dandy planner. This is the Me First Guide system I created in my journey when I set out. I lost 120 pounds, left corporate America, just keep reinventing my life over and over again. Went through a regain era, but didn't stop doing this, so I didn't lose my shit. And I got back up again, left the job. It's been like a whole journey with that, right? So, but this is the process that keeps me going and keeps me getting back up. And so I'm telling you that because part of this process is we set 90-day goals, right? And every Friday I'm here being accountable to my weight loss goal, weighing in, strategizing, doing it live with you guys. This is how I lost 120 pounds the first time. So like slay and repeat, right? And except that was on the old Facebook. But you can see here, I've been plateauing in these 260s, you guys. So it's time to bust through to a new decade. And I really thought I was going to do this in July, get in the 250s. And it didn't happen. So I am looking to what do I want my goal to be for next quarter? Because we do 90-day planning on Sunday. So my quarter is going to be August, September, October. And what do I want that to look like? And I already know I want like roughly a 20-pound goal, get back in like the 240 range, feeling good. And I've got to figure out how to start adding in more like vegetables and stuff. I'm a huge vegetable eater, you guys, but with the low food map and with histamine response, it's really eliminated so much of the foods I used to eat. And so, you know, the whole point of that is taking everything out so you can kind of tell what inflames you as you add it back in. And I need to start adding things back in because my body just isn't moving things, eating chicken, squash, potatoes, right? And rice. Like, it's funny to me that the carbs process okay because my body does not like them on the scale. It's like it retains them, but I don't have inflammation. So this has just been a journey of mine. And this is why even in my group, like we lose weight together, right? Like this is part of what we do in Midlife Badassery, but it's not about like everyone's diet journey is going to be different. You know, my diet journey has changed just in these 10 years, and it'll change through your health. It'll change through what works in your body. It changes due to your hormones, like all of that shit, you know? So, so this quarter, I am going to put some other means in place. I am going to start going live on my TikTok channel every day because I haven't done that over there. I've only been live here in Facebook, and I'm not an Instagram fan. I don't know why. I mean, I'm okay to scroll some reels over there, but I've kind of stayed away from like really getting in TikTok because it's a wormhole I can get sucked into. But I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that every day for the month of August. As I lose 10 pounds in August, it'll be my goal for that time. And just going live, talking about alter egos. Have you guys built an alter ego? I'd love to hear if you have. Or if you even know what one is, because that's one of the big first things we do when you come in my community is get an alter ego, because this is the game-changing shit. When I set out the first time and I couldn't imagine being 175 pounds when I was over 300, I created Slayer, this alter ego. She's a badass. She kind of, where's my Slayer? I found this on a Target end aisle, and she kind of was my Slayer icon. I had blonde hair back then. I didn't have my grays out. And ended up like actually really looking like this. And I had leathers and a sword and everything. It just was a lot of fun, but it became this, what would Slayer do? And it puts you in this third party perspective, which is super powerful. My content is weight loss. What is yours, Trong? Or you just hang out and watch creators on YouTube? I'm curious. I also have a bag of little sweary affirmations for those of you that just want to hang out and want a card that's funny. Let me know. I got you. Okay, so this is the journey, you guys, right? So going through detoxing mold, I have like all these supplements I take. You know, the weight gain that came from just my life being uprooted and out of alignment. We were talking about this in my coaching group the other day about how it's so different. Like when I was alone in my rig, like it was just so easy. Like the food I had in there was my food. It was everything my body processed well. I was like really in this great place, and I felt so healthy and life-lived, right? And I came back here to Hawaii, and it's not my fridge. It's, you know, I went back and got a job for a little bit, it was a couple of years, but I troubleshot all my health issues, and that just uprooted my habits. And it was like I started off like so strong and like still being who I was in the other place, and slowly it just chipped away. It was like one thing after another. Let me see, what else can I tell you guys? So this weekend, what I'm most excited about is to get my new 90-day plan done, because I am going to revise my goals, and I'm coming up with new ways to overcome obstacles, which is going to be really fun for the community too. What we do is we all get together, because if I just sell the planner, nobody does the fucking planner. I mean, how many planners do you have sitting on your shelf? Speaking of which, I've had this sitting here for like 4 months, so we're going to do this as a book club too, because yeah, I have like 20,000 books over here, right? And if I don't like intentionally set time to do them, and something like this, the workbook, we're going to do together, because like when we're left up to our own devices, doesn't always happen, right? So yeah, I'm excited to do this. Yeah, so this will be part of my VIP group too, but I might book club this. I might, depending on what day of the week and times we pick, I might book club this. I gotta figure this out. Okay, my dears, so that's it. That's it for this week, really. I'm the same. Spoiler alert. I usually get on the scale, but I already did. I just don't feel like getting naked today. Um, so this is my last week weighing in here. I'm the same as last week, same exact weight, 263.4. And I've been 263 for like a month now. But this is how it happened last month too, right? So you have to not get discouraged because weight loss isn't like linear. It's an up and down process. And even when you're on like a GLP-1 or something, I'm not, but I know a lot of women that are, and it's still like, you'll hit spots where you plateau, where like what's going on. So even though you like essentially don't have that food noise, it's still like, it's still the game, right? And I think if we look at it like a game, it's so much more fun, and weight loss can be fun. I remember when I got skinny last time being like, well, shit, this isn't as fun. Here's some subliminal shit, regaining weight, right? But it's definitely going slower this time around for me, and I know it's because of those vegetables. Like literally, I used to make this big ass salad. I loved it. I would take all my gut health foods, pour them in a bowl, and then whatever protein or whatever I was eating, I'd eat it with it, right? And it was just like I had this huge thing of veggies like at my main meal every day, and it was so good, and my body just churned it and loved it. And now I'm breaking out, and I couldn't figure out like what the fuck is breaking me out. So I went on this low food map, elimination, all of this stuff, and it was just getting so frustrating because I couldn't figure out what it is, right? And even this week I broke out just from friggin' walking. God, you guys, it's all right. I got this. I'm gonna figure it out. And if you're an eczema sufferer, welcome to my world, right? And I think some of it's toxic steroid withdrawal, that like, it's funny because I didn't put it on my face. I think one time I put a really light cream on my face, a steroid. It wasn't even a steroid, she said. And, but then I looked up toxic steroid withdrawal. Look that shit up, by the way, if you're on steroids for eczema or anything like that, because it's a real thing, and it will show up on your face even when you didn't put it on your face. It's one of the places that it expels itself or something. And this is so much better than it used to be. Like, I can't even tell you guys, night and day. Night and friggin' day. So, all right, you guys, I am time, I make time, but today was really hard to get up and get here and be accountable, because I'm just fucking tired. I've been really building in my business, and it's been harder to just focus on me. Like, I get up and got my routine back in place because I did this habits and rituals workshop, and that helped a lot. It helps. This is why I do this shit. Every time I do something, it helps me. Oh, that feels good. Guys, do this. That happy. You're happy. All the cells in my body are happy. You know that guy? I don't know. That feels good though. This is some, I think this might hit your vagus nerve or something. But these are your tapping. Right here is where you tap when you do EFT. And here, 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 here. I'm doing it backwards, but top of your head. These all hit meridian points and will immediately, you guys watching at home, try it. Just hit one of these spots. Just keep tapping like this. You want to tap like the amount like you hit a table. Yeah, feels good. Okay, I've got to go do my morning stuff before I have calls and stuff. So listen, if you're watching the replay on this and you're a Midlife Badassery and you're thinking of getting in the room, the VIP group is where we get the work done, right? That's where we do this stuff, where we get the goal. The community where we have all the fun and the daily actions and the posts, and we start to like change that belief. I know Jennifer on our call last night, she's like, I've only been in this group 2 weeks and it's already changed how I'm showing up for myself and how I'm thinking about self-judgment of herself, self-love. And she started writing again. She started doing these things again that had nothing to do with what she came in the group for, which is, of course, what it is, because it isn't ever really fucking about the weight, right? It's like, it's not. It's about so much more than that. So we start at the identity, and then we get to the goal, and we see what comes up and what needs to shift in the identity. And that's the process we do this weekend. And it also works for business. Like, who do I need to be to step into this next level of success for my business and being an entrepreneur and being a nomadic global traveler living how I want to live, right? Um, how do I want to look and show up? And last quarter, my power habit, I pick one habit every quarter, was meditation. And I haven't missed a day of meditation since since I started in 2018. However, I had switched over to a lot of Dr. Joe's work, which I love, but it's different than my silent meditation practice. So I added that back in. So I do Dr. Joe, and then I don't do Dr. Joe, but I listen to Dr. Joe. I light up my chakras and my energy centers, and then I get up. I do a little bit of yoga. I do some meditation, journal, plan, get on my treadmill, shower, activate Brookster, who's my entrepreneur alter ego. That is like my perfect morning. And I would say I'm at maybe 4 to 5 days out of the week of that whole routine being solid. And then I have days like today that like I have this call scheduled too early. So I think I'm going to move this, and I think I'm just not going to worry about weighing in. I think I'm going to start shifting all these things that I've let creep in that time frame, and just start moving them later. And in fact, I think my people are around later. Everyone's working right now. Okay, anyhow, blah, blah, blah. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I will keep you posted what my new plan is after Sunday, because I want to take down, I'd love to hit 50 for the year, and I'm right about 30 pounds right now, 30 pounds down for 2026. So if I do another 20 in the next quarter, and then, because that's going to take me through October, and then November, December, typically I'm like a hermit during those months, and I already know this about myself. So I'm not even putting pressure on, like, maintain maybe 5 pounds, something like that, but like I'm going to do a bigger push over this next quarter and see what comes up for me as I'm really watching, hey, how these foods are processing in my body, my cortisol, like all of that stuff, like just how I'm feeling, how am I sleeping, and go from there. I don't have my HRT right now too, which I've got to get that back on track, because for sure that's probably affecting my sleep, but I've also been working later. So it's like, I'm kind of giving and taking in these two areas right now. And I know, like, they say there really isn't balance. So I don't want to say I'm going to find balance, because I think there's times where I'm all in on one side or the other. But to figure out how to operate as Brookster, as my high-level CEO, and care for my body and eat and nourish myself while I'm detoxing from mold and all of this other shit. It's an adventure, right? So here we go. So I'm excited to do that with my crew this next week. I like to say I'm the guide on the ride. I love to lead shit, but I'm ultimately in the shit with you, right? Like, it's a lot of fun. So secondary goals too, I was going to grow my free community to 100K, but I actually shifted gears and went from free to a free trial and a paid community, because it was growing and not the new people coming in off the school platform. It just wasn't the engagement. So I wanted that level of something you're committed to coming in. I think even $7, it's like a friggin' cup of coffee here in Hawaii. Even $7 gives you that little level of commitment, right? See, I have these secondary goals I flush out too. So I purposefully slowed that growth, because I saw it doing kind of the opposite of what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to be this place where people got to know me better, got to do the work I do, got to really experience the transformation, but it wasn't serving them, it just being free. and I thought it was going to, but it didn't. So I shifted for that. I have YouTube dominance on here, which is so funny because now I'm like, oh my God, let me just make one YouTube video. I think we did our first like edited video last week, and I was supposed to publish another one this week. I actually have it recorded, and just getting this shit edited, you guys. I'm just gonna have to do it live and let that be my channel, I think, because my purpose of it is to help the women I'm serving, and they honestly don't fucking care if they get the information and I'm linking it from my group. So I don't know, I might have to rethink that whole edit strategy, although I have my daughter roped in on it. I did want to start a behind the scenes of YouTube growth as I'm growing, because I know at some point it's going to take off, because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep trying. Right now I post my podcast, I do this live, and I'm working on the edited videos. And I started at the beginning of the year with like 106 subs, and I'm at almost 300 now. So it's been slow and steady, but I really also feel like those subs I've got are a good portion of them, like my people, like my women that are coming to hang out in Midlife Badassery, are curious about the same things I am. And then I had meditation on here, wealth mindset. I've really been working on money blocks and overcoming limiting beliefs on that, using EFT tapping for that. So that's like always a work in progress. And then healing my skin. So yeah, no, it felt so good to be back in Arizona, where it's just dry, it's just hot and humid here, and I think I just get heated and I just break out. I don't fucking know. And yeah, I've had a lot of medical stuff, so you don't have to give me all the advice. So yeah, so I'm going to get this laid out again, and I'll let you guys know for next quarter. So that's it. And I'm going to start doing this bad boy too. You guys like James Clear? And the workbook. This is a really solid workbook, by the way. You don't even need to get Atomic Habits if you get this. He's managed to put all the gold of Atomic Habits in a workbook format in here. I opened it, I'm like, it's really good. I'm like, James Clear, you outdid yourself. This is so good, because a lot of his principles are in my planner, because when his book changed my life. Like, understanding mentally how to make a habit changes your world, and then when you implement it, you see it happen, and you know how to repeat it. That's how you keep reinventing yourself over and over, and it becomes easy. You know, it's like people that money is easy for. This is why, like, I'm like working on my money mindset, because it's just easy. They don't ever worry about not having money or whatever, because they know they can just go out and create money. And that's how, like, habits are. That's how, like, life is. And I want money to be that way. Who doesn't, right? And this is how I feel about weight loss. And it's really funny right now. I was telling my group, I'm like, nobody can tell me I'm not a skinny bitch right now. Like, you guys could say whatever comments you want, like, oh, you fat bitch, or like whatever. And I'd be like, I don't know who you're talking about, because my mind is already there. Like, because it was so much of who I was when I put Slayer on, my alter ego, and now I'm back in that rhythm of living the life I love, and I just know that's going to come. And it doesn't come without my attention, without work, and without me putting a focus on it, right? Like, you hear me talk about the things I'm going to do, but I'm also not attached to, I have to be skinny right now or I'm not worthy. I'm already fucking badass and worthy. Right? I'm already a skinny bitch. Like, who the fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? So, you can steal it if you want, because that's the thought that will get you skinny. You know? You're already a skinny bitch. That's how it works. You start practicing that thought, soon enough you believe it, and next thing you know, you are. Bada boom. Bada boom. I don't know why the fuck I did that. Alright, you guys, I'm off to create for the day. I'm going to get some journaling done. I got a call. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, subscribing. I appreciate you guys. We're almost to 300. Woo! It's going to be a party up in here when I hit 1,000. My friend Julie on here just hit 1,000. And I was like, oh my God, I was so excited. I went and posted in the group. I'm like, you guys get your asses over there and subscribe. She's almost at 1,000. It's like so exciting. It's the YouTube thing, right? The 1,000. And then it seems like, but I feel like when people get there, it's like they were already there, right? Because they've just been envisioning and seeing that for so long. And then it becomes the 10,000 and the 100 and the 100,000's the big deal, right? All right, you guys, see you later next week. We're going to bust through these 60s. I'm going to get out of this plateau, and it's going to happen pretty early in August, I think. And I'm going to do the TikTok live too. So I got to put my TikTok link over here. And then I'm going to do that every day and see what shakes out. Just talk to some bitches over on TikTok. Why not, right? All right. Although I love myself some YouTube, and I think we have such a beautiful audience here. Like, everyone really is so kind, you know? Like, I used to get a lot more trolls on Facebook and stuff. I think here overall, everybody's really just been kind and loving and really supportive, I think, especially of small creators, you know? So that's been great. All right, guys, have an amazing day. I'll see you next week.